So it appears this gentleman submerged his bunghole in water and let out a blast.
Nice.
And this is the resulting sound.
Can't wait. Nice camera angle.
Yeah! Patreon.com/Ellis, mate, to get more of this. My balls is totally moving, doing it, grooving. I can't wait just back up. I've got the heart and desire. My balls are rocking. You're ready to take us to the top. Welcome to the show. Did you know that your mother's born? Yes. Yeah. She's really nice. All hail
King.
the king.
Ting-a-ling.
Of the West.
Bow, bow, bow.
King of the West.
Oh, no way. Welcome to the thing, you guys. As I said, patreon.com/Ellis, mate, for more Jason Ellis shows. We don't stop.
How much more?
I'll tell you. Thanks for asking. 2.5-hour shows of Jason Ellis show, and then 2 1-hour shows of Awesome World, where Katie and I talk about, what I did this week.
That's an extra 65 hours a week.
I have no. Yeah, I'll just say, yeah, it is. And that's what's up. So, yeah, check that out. It's really good. We go live, we talk, we chat. You can be on there and you can send in videos, and there's contests and games, and we give stuff away. And then also we do this. So, welcome to this as well. Make sure you tell your friends, spread the word. You know what I mean? Come on, listen to the show. The level of talent here is obviously, very high. I can tell you because I was just recently at the Comedy Store where all the good comedians go, and Tim Dillon was there, and I was like, oh shit, Tim Dillon's here. That's gnarly. And then I did my first set, and then when I came back in the green room, Tim Dillon came over and was like, hey man, that was amazing. I'm like, really, Tim Dillon? And he's like, yeah, that was incredible. I'm glad I don't have to go up after you. You just fucking killed it. You see, this guy's fucking killing it. You should come on my show. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Right? So cool. So I met Tim Dillon, and in the same breath, Tim Dillon asked me to be on his show.
Awesome.
Very, very excited about all that stuff. So I wasn't that nervous. I'm kind of getting a bit used to it, but I thought I saw Jessime Peluso in the same room not do anywhere near as good as she usually does, because I watched her do the same set the night before, and I was like, Comedy Store's anal. But I think because of Louis J. Gomez, shout out to Louis, his crowd came to the Comedy Store, which I felt it's like Big J Okerson, same thing. Those crowds are very similar to our kind of humor, and you're just funnier. I don't know how I'm doing the same thing that I would do anywhere else, but they're just more into it. In my small amount of experience, if it's skanks, we're golden, because that helped. I don't believe it was I don't believe it was a normal Comedy Store night. I believe it was a Louis J. Gomez promotion, which made the crowd go, fuck yeah, this guy is gross.
Especially skanky.
Yeah, because you have to start with the most gross joke you can come up with, too. And I was like, I don't have it. And I made one on the spot, and it was gross. People loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, gross stuff sells.
Not everywhere. Appleton, Wisconsin, it's probably not a good idea to get too gross. It's just what I found. But skanks, just do rape jokes. I don't have any, so I couldn't do that, but that seemed to be a big hit.
Yeah. Appleton, I'm picturing, what is that painting, American Gothic, where there's the guy holding the pitchfork next to the lady in a bonnet? Picturing a crowd full of those people.
Wow.
How wrong am I?
Yeah. They're great people. Great cheese. I never forget their cheese, and neither will my anus. I've already done it. Back to anus. Back to shit jokes already.
Hey, how's your face feeling after getting stabbed repeatedly?
Yeah, it's gone. The pain is gone for sure, completely. But I think I might look a little bit better. I don't know. It's supposed to kick in over 6 months. So I'm
you
more
look
worried
a little
about-
bit like you got an Instagram filter going on or some shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. It was totally worth it. It was. I don't know about that. That was very, very painful. I saw Danny Way last night. I saw the Ken Block's new car, his new Porsche rally thing. Like, you know how he has the Hoonicorn and all that shit. This is the newest one.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the Hoonipigasus or something. I guess Porsches are called a pig. I didn't know that. But in the 70s, I guess there was a...
They called Porsches pigs?
Yeah, pig. And I can't remember Pegasus. So it's like a Hoonipigasus or something it's called. But it's pink. And there's like a pig sticker on it. I didn't know you called Porsches pig. Did you?
No, not at all.
There's
Is he
some-
filming a new Gymkhana?
No, this is for there's a mountain race that's from back in the 70s, like it's been forever. And remember the photo where Ken in the Hoonicorn did the drift around the corner and he almost went off the cliff, like
Yeah.
the tires right off the side? That's a famous hill, and I should know the name of it, but I can't right now. But that's a famous race every year that happens. And they designed a car specially designed for that race. So Ken's gonna race in this race for the first time in this car that looks like it could actually win. So
Would you take part in a Ken Block Gymkhana stunt where
Yeah.
you have to
I didn't even have
trust
to hear the rest.
You-
Yes.
you would trust him and his drifting to not, like, you would put yourself in harm's way to get like close to being touched.
Yeah. I've
by
already
his
done
drifting
that.
car.
I held a water balloon and he drifted by me and exploded the water balloon in my hand with the back of his car.
What if he had like a stick hanging off one of the bumpers with like a fake hand on it,
Yeah.
and then you shoved a stick up your ass, and that also had a hand on it, and then he could like high five you?
If somehow Gymkhana was okay with me putting things in my butt for the next video, yeah. Yeah, whatever Ken wanted me to do, I would do it. Yeah.
That would be pretty sweet.
Yeah. I don't know how many people would want to see that, though.
I'd want to see it.
Well, what about if we just do that and you drive the car?
Oh my god!
So I feel like
I'm gonna
anything-
run you over.
I just feel like stuff in my ass and Ken Block doesn't go together. But you and things in my ass, that totally works.
Sure. I just don't know how to drift.
Yeah, but we'll teach you.
Okay.
And
First,
then-
I have to learn how to drive a stick.
Oh, yeah.
Then I have to learn
Wow.
how to drift.
Man, this might be the most dangerous stunt I've ever attempted. You don't know how to drive stick, and I'm going to teach you how to drift into my anus while I've got a stick in there.
Yeah.
But if I'm on a certain angle, you're not going to hit the stick into my anus. It's
I
just,
hope not.
If you miss the turn, you're just going to hit me and knock me flying with the stick in my butt, which could be dangerous.
Yeah, because if you land
Yeah.
stick first,
Good point. Yeah.
Well, what about this scenario where it just drags, it hits the stick and misses you, but he's going too fast. And so now there's a stick that's going to rip off half of your ass.
Oh,
oh
I
man.
didn't think of that either. There's a lot of,
I might prefer to get hit.
Mm.
yeah. I think, what about if you did it in a smaller car, like a go-kart or a buggy or something?
That would be pretty funny.
What about a BMX?
Like one of those-
What about a tricycle?
Yeah.
Those Fisher Price
Tully and I are
domes.
scaling down.
Yeah, let's start small.
What about a remote control car where someone else is driving it? No. What about if we were on the dirt and you had a four-wheeler and the four-wheeler had a hand coming out of it and then you drift the four-wheel. This way you don't have to learn how to shift gears and you just come past and tail it
Okay.
out and then the glove hits my glove.
That would be kind of cool if we could convince a bunch of people to do it. And it's like, you know, when somebody's running to the ring in WWE and they're
I'm going to
just
be
slapping
Sirius
all the
XM right
hands.
now and say nobody should do that for us. Nobody. It's a bad one.
Just a whole bunch of hands
Aqua
hanging
Farts?
out of asses.
Yes.
Slap, 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 slap.
Mm-mm.
Maybe
What if you hurt
maybe the
somebody's
stick up the ass
anus?
is the wrong angle.
Yeah. What if you
Maybe.
hurt someone's anus? I don't want to hurt anybody's anus. Yeah, I've said that before.
I mean, they can reconstruct them, but it'll never be the same.
I mean, if you
You've
had
only got one anus to lose.
if you had a circle of people with a stick in their butt with a glove out, and you did a donut in the middle, that'd be awesome. You high five to everybody. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
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 Or destroy 12 anuses.
Yeah,
all at once.
Which is
Rectum.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would
Hit him.
you
He wrecked him.
what
What
would you
condom?
put in there to assure the least amount of butt damage when you came by and hit the hand? Like it'd be a dildo of sorts, right?
Yeah. So I guess
A
now.
butt plug
that
with a glove on it?
Yeah, it might work if there was a butt plug and then a spiral metal, like a spring, and
Yeah.
then the stick attached to that.
Oh, so it goes
so
down,
it's got give.
Yeah. But it'd also be cool if you knocked out all the butt plugs when you went by.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty gross too.
Yep. And funny.
Slow-mo of it getting twanged out.
Yeah.
Something here. There's something
I know.
there.
I feel like
Yeah.
we're on the cusp of
Yeah,
it.
this could
Are
be a
you
good
sure?
Jason Ellis show opener. Yeah, because you got to think of the budget. If it's a
Right.
four-wheeler, I can get that. No
Mhm.
problem. And we
Mhm.
can go somewhere where we're not going to get in trouble and people can put things in their butt. I know that spot. No problem.
You can get somebody more competent than me.
It might be better if I drive.
Good
Yeah.
plan.
But yeah, when it comes to if I'm driving, because I feel like I'm the only person that would dare to put a glove coming out of my ass. Is there anybody that would do that? You know, like, would you guys do that? I mean, I know Tully's not going to do that, but would you do that, Kevin?
I always fail when I try to put things in my ass.
What about if
We
Kevin,
did the butt plug tug of war once on the show.
yeah,
And
Plug of war.
yeah, the plug of war. That didn't fare well for my butt.
did you get it in?
Barely.
Yeah.
And then once the tug of war started, I lost.
It's
almost
not
immediately.
easy.
I know. Yeah.
I did the butt plug thing a long time ago with Nikki and Lee and Katie trying to help me. And I remember being in, I was perplexed a few times. I was like, I don't feel like I should let that in. It's feeling like it's too big. And they were like, it's cool, just relax. I'm like, relax. And then to think after I do that, I'm going to stand up and sit there for, 20 minutes for you to hit this glove. That's not an easy thing to do. You'd have to have some experienced people. It might be better if I got like Katie and
Lee Raven.
and Lee Raven to do it, and I did that, and then people might find it. I don't know. Does that lighten the load?
Does it make it more erotic?
Yeah, because now but
Can
does
I
it make
jerk
it
off to
less?
that?
Does it make it less funny, Michael? Because if you got hot chicks doing it,
Yeah, right.
are you gonna miss the joke and just watch the ass?
Right. Yeah, you kind of just want like dudes with mustaches
Yeah,
with shit getting ripped out of their ass.
yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, that seems like the demo.
That's the ticket.
But hot chicks wouldn't be bad either. Can't see anybody getting too mad at that.
Yeah.
And they can both hold butt plugs.
Yeah, they have professional asses. That's the advantage
That's
there.
the difference, yeah. Is it worth doing? Would you let me do that, Katie?
Maybe.
That's a yes.
What's your reservation? Potentially.
I mean, my reservation is that it's going to come in too hot and damage my asshole.
All right.
It sounds awful.
Oh, I thought the question was whether or not you would let Jason do it.
Oh, like with his anus?
Would you let him drive past unarmed anuses?
I'd let him drive past other people's anuses. I don't
Okay.
know if I would put mine in the,
I
in
see.
the line of fire.
Not with your ass on the line.
No. It's too precious.
Interesting.
Might be a good idea to protect that.
Yeah.
I believe I could do it, though, Katie.
I think if we tested it a few times,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you watch me do it like 3 times in a row, then you know.
I think it's some nice soft plugs.
Yeah. It's pretty easy. For a four-wheeler, I can do that pretty controlled. I've been doing that since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know what helps when you're having some issues, maybe feeling a little overwhelmed, a little down, a little burned out? Maybe you don't even realize that, like, you just wake up one day and you go, how did I get my beautiful wife? Is this my beautiful house? You might be like David Byrne in a gigantic suit somewhere. It happens to the best of us.
James Hetfield got sad, Michael, and he says that he reaches out to Metallica and they
That's
all
right.
come and give him a hug, but we don't have Metallica.
That's right. You don't have Kirk and Lars and Robert Trujillo. You've got the qualified caring professionals at BetterHelp.
BetterHelp is a customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist. But you don't have to see anyone if you don't want to on camera. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Jason L. Show listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Ellis. That's betterhelp.com/Ellis.
We're talking to you again about ShipStation. When you are in the e-commerce business, it often feels like a David and Goliath situation. The big businesses have all the advantages. It's so much harder.
Stop picking on me, big guy.
Come on, man. I'm just trying to sell some fobs over here, bro. Look at these lovely scarves I've made. Everybody would want to buy them if they could just find them. If I could just figure out an easier, more cost-effective way to ship them. That's where ShipStation comes in. That's why it's already trusted by over 100,000 sellers. Shipping is easier and you will save money. Think about what you will do with the extra cash you have in your pocket from the exclusive discounts from your shipping rates. You know what I'm going to get? You know, in the movies when the guy goes to play pool and he has a little case and he takes out his pool stick and it's two pieces that he screws together? That's what I'm going to get with my sweet, sweet ShipStation savings.
Do you have a pool table?
Nah. Maybe I'll get that next.
Don't let the big guys keep all the good discounts to themselves. Sign up using promo code Ellis for a free 60-day trial today at ShipStation.com and start saving with every shipment. That's 2 whole months discounted shipping, absolutely free. Just go to ShipStation.com. Click on the microphone at the top of the page and type in Ellis. ShipStation. Make ship happen. Yeah, I say we do. I say we try it.
Was this the ultimate point you were driving at when you said you saw Danny Way yesterday?
No. Yeah, I did see the Hoonipigasus. Can you Google his new car?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what the fucking name of it is.
I hope it's a Hoonipig.
It's a Hoonipig, but they changed it to Hoonipigasus or something.
Hoonipigasus.
Pigalips. Fuck it up. It should be the Pigalips 5000. That's way better.
Yeah. Hoonipigasus.
Yeah. Who's the designer? Who did the art?
Let's find out.
I met that guy last night too. Guess he was in the Olympics for snowboarding and now he's a crazy artist. It's nice transition there. Yeah. Seems like he's making a lot of money from doing paintings. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And he's an Olympian.
And he designed Pigaplopolis.
Yep, the Pigalips 5000. But it looks fucking cool. It's probably the coolest car I've ever seen. Like if you're like, hey, what car would you want to drive? It would be the Pegasus.
I would love to see Ken Block do a troll job and unveil a new car, and it's just that Homer mobile from The Simpsons that has like a dome and just looks like a little kid drew it with crayons.
It's just Jeremiah Watkins' car.
Yeah. Behold,
the Ken Block
Everybody
sticker on
just
it.
has to be like,
yeah,
yay.
Yeah. There was mixed thoughts. I could tell people were like, "Whoa, what is that?" Because it doesn't look like a Porsche anymore. It's got so many little different things. It's the first of its kind, and there's never been a car made like this. It's like mid-engine, so the engine's a little further up. It's just a whole different car.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
It's a fucking animal, though.
Yeah, the article that I'm reading keeps talking about its distinctive look without saying who gave it its distinctive look.
Oh, no shout-outs for the artist?
How does it have a spatula in the front? What's that do?
Keeps the car, the faster you go in this car, the more weight pushes down on the car to keep it glued to the ground. So it's all aerodynamic.
To keep it from flying away?
Yeah, the back of it looks like it's got giant exhaust pipes. They're not exhaust pipes. That's a giant carbon fiber wind tunnel that goes from the back all the way to the front. And when you're going down the road, the wind going in there sticks the car to the ground. So it's like this crazy design, like years and years in the making, all these brains put together to make this thing be, the quickest car imaginable to go up a windy road.
And he's taking that to a race.
Proper race. Yeah, big one. Big famous one. What's the race called again, Michael? Does it say it there?
Hold on 1 second. Is it Felipe Pantone?
I don't know.
No, that's who painted the 2016 one. Back to the race. He will race Pikes Peak.
That's what it is. Famous Pikes Peak that I don't know. So, yeah,
Trevor Andrew.
that's
See the one who did it? Yeah.
Maybe, sure.
AKA Trouble Andrew. Yep. Street skater, I want to say, or maybe winter sports guy.
He's a snowboarder.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I think he came on the show when we were at Swing House talking about hip hop
Oh, wow.
that he was making.
Shit.
Yeah.
Whoops. He did come over to me and said that we'd met before and said some nice things.
Maybe you know him by his other performing name, Gucci Ghost.
That's what it was.
There you
I
go.
told Katie it was like Ghost Gucci or something. Yeah, Gucci Ghost. Pretty cool.
Yes. I believe he's on the show a very long time ago.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So anyway, as we're talking about stunts, we did have a contest that is still ongoing. I was actually talking to Katie about potentially if somebody was to send numerous farts through the year, then we could have an award at the end of the year, the fart prostitute of the year.
Fart hookers.
Yeah, and then that person could be like, I made $700 just from farts alone on the Jason Ellis show because the winning fart gets $100 cash. That's
big money.
Compliments of me. The end. That's our sponsor, me. I could probably tag a sponsor in there. Hume Deodorant, sponsored by Hume Deodorant. They got a new scent that just came out. What's it called?
Out West.
Out West.
It's my favorite one. It's everything I like.
Yeah, if anybody wants to check out Hume Deodorant, you can use my promo code Ellis to get a discount. Oh, no, Ellis Mate. Sorry. Yeah, Ellis Mate. And you get a discount on deodorant that is no animal testing, no aluminum and all the thing. It's all organic and not like other organic ones. It works. I use it all the time. And
That's a nice twist.
yeah. I'm not going to say names, but there was a couple of brands that I tried to use in the past from a certain uppity supermarket and they fucking don't work.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, cool. I'm not using anything, but I'm also still stinky.
Yeah. You can only get so far rolling good intentions in your armpit.
Crystal up my ass. It's not going to work. So yeah, check this shit out. It really is good stuff. And as I said, send your videos in to submit to alice@gmail.com. And we will play them on the show, and your ass will be famous. And you are in the running for money and some T-shirts and skateboards and stuff like that. It's worth giving it a go.
Yeah.
Who's our first contestant, Kevin?
So 2 people named Mike sent in farts.
Oh, the mics.
Yeah.
Love those guys.
Can I see the audio jack?
Yeah.
This is just a small little sample of kind of what we're looking for. So this first fart is a straight up classic Aqua Fart. All you can see in the video is the water in the tub and the rippling. So it appears this gentleman submerged his bunghole in water and let out a blast.
Nice.
And this is the resulting sound.
Can't wait. Nice camera angle.
Yeah, it's very subtle. It's like a fart laser. Oh wow, you can actually see
Yeah.
a little bit of cheek from the top.
Yeah, no, that was well played.
Oh, yeah, and there's more cheek.
You can
Is
do
it?
that.
Are you sure? Is that cheek?
I don't think
Well,
we should analyze it.
It's not
I don't believe it is.
I don't think it's a pair of farting tits.
It looks like cheeks to me.
Yeah, probably. And then that's where the bubble came from. So that's a
Yeah, but what you
Wasn't
can't
his
see in the
kneecap.
video
Oh, I see. That's the
is
water
they
line.
were wearing a thong, so there was
nice.
So they're totally
Yeah,
covered.
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Right.
this
Right.
this gentleman's also wearing a thong. You just can't see it from the other side. This is a different mic.
Shout out to Liquid Death.
So this was
I'm gonna send this to Liquid Death and be like, hey man, don't think I'm not helping.
This was an idea that I had for an aqua fart. while you're standing, you pour water down your butt crack and fart through the cascading water. And finally, somebody took me up on it, and this is what it sounds / looks
I
like.
gotta send that to Liquid Death. That's the best photo ever.
This is definitely worth going to our YouTube page for right now. Trust me.
Solid fart.
The visual for me recalls nothing so much as that
fuck.
pregnant nude that Demi Moore did on the cover of Vanity Fair.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, this is just.
One more time.
Yeah, I agree. Once is not enough.
Wait, rewind it. Rewind it. Gotta get it all the way back.
Okay,
That's a solid fart.
Yeah, it's very long and
Yeah.
it's a journey. It takes a lot of twists and turns. This fart.
Just to know that he got somebody in there. Like, I think I've got a fart brew. Grab me the Liquid Death. I'm heading for the bathroom. And then you get that angle.
Do you think he set the camera up and then edited
Nah,
it
that's
down?
somebody holding it, right?
You believe he made his wife do
Well,
that?
let's watch it again. Because
yeah.
the camera moves.
Yep, there's movement.
Yeah.
Those are women's products behind him.
Oh, for sure. I know.
Yeah. I like that you can clearly tell he's like holding his nuts with his other hand.
Yeah. Just in case. I respect that. And I appreciate it. And I really feel like, I know it's only 2 contestants, but I believe that this video will trigger some more people to compete. And also knowing that guy just won $100 cash from the Jason Ellis show.
Look at that. It's just that easy. Everybody farts. You might as well cash in.
Get that guy's Venmo. Tell him, hey, send us your Venmo and I'll
Yeah.
cash him up.
That was Mike B. That was his Aqua Fart. And Mike S was the other one that just farted in the tub.
Don't give up, Mike S.
No, you can do it.
Yep.
I've just full disclosure, everybody in the room. Have you ever been taking a shower, felt a fart, and then squatted down and farted into the very shallow water at the tub in your shower?
No. Wait, your shower fills up with water?
There's
You don't want to get some Drano on that?
no. It doesn't. It's not from a clog. Just when the shower's running, there's always just like a tiny thin bit of water just running down and draining.
Yeah.
And I've squatted down and farted in
More
it
than
before.
once by the sounds.
Yeah.
How come you're not sending in your videos
Yeah.
to submit to ellis@gmail.com?
How big
I
of
have
a
a very
room?
special ass.
How big of a room do you think you'd need to be in before you could say, by a show of hands, has anybody ever done this? And one hand would actually go up.
Yeah, it's fair.
Um,
Yeah, do you think you're not alone in that?
one of these days I'll get you guys to say yes to something.
Do you think that people listening right now are like, yeah, I do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Not a lot.
But one.
Sure. I mean, I've lived alone most of my life.
You don't
so
say.
I can get weird like that. And I don't have to worry about somebody in another room judging me.
Do you have to live alone to do that? I mean,
Yeah.
you're in a shower by yourself with the door shut. I say
Yeah.
sky's the limit.
We all live alone in the shower.
Yeah, it's just like, do you want to do that? Because I don't come up with that.
Well,
Like, what do you do different when you're home alone? I just walk through rooms farting. It's the only thing I can really think of that I do differently. A little bit more apt to walk around nude.
Yeah.
That's about it.
You
Some-
walk around the house farting?
And naked.
Like that's a thing you do when everybody leaves is you just immediately stroll and fart?
I don't feel the
Because you
need.
both sound just as tweaked as each other right now. Just know that.
I fart when and where I please.
Yeah, so you don't go, oh, cool, everyone's gone. Time
gonna
to
fart.
do a stroll naked and fart everywhere.
No. More like if I'm on the couch and I feel one coming, I don't need to take any precautions.
You do naked farts on the couch?
No, I would never do that.
Okay. I was going to say
No,
that.
I don't even like sitting on my own couch naked. Not that I have the opportunity all that often, unless I'm like very freshly showered. For that
Yeah.
very reason, things that happen to the couch cannot be easily undone.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll sometimes like slap my penis on things when I'm alone.
I mean, I slap my penis on things, but I don't need to be alone for that.
Like if I have a boner for no reason
Yeah.
and I'm not planning on jacking it, sometimes I'll just like drum on everything I'm walking by.
Yeah, I get that. Sometimes if Katie like is bending over near me, I hit her in the head with it. I tap her on the shoulder or something.
How often does that happen past like teen years that you have a spontaneous boner and you're not planning on doing anything with it?
Man, all the time.
And you're walking around and
Morning wood?
and you drum things. My dog almost bit morning wood this morning.
Oh,
Bit it.
I have a 6-month-old puppy. He's
It looked like a toy.
he just nibbles.
No, it's not a
everything.
bone.
He actually
It
got
was wagging, so I
yeah.
was asking for it.
He did get his mouth on head once.
Your dog sucked you off?
Yes.
Cool.
In so many words. Yeah. This very morning.
How are you crawling a lot, or is your dog a good jumper?
I come down. I get out of bed. I come
He
downstairs.
gets out of bed, he gets on his knees, and he goes, "Hey, puppy."
That's pretty much.
You will never
exactly-
get this.
No,
you
that's-
will never get this.
It's pretty much exactly right. Is I got out of bed, I came downstairs, I had morning wood. He met me at the bottom of the stairs, and he immediately tries to, when people are like training dogs and the dogs are allowed to bite the forearm.
Yeah.
That's like what he wants to do all the
Yeah.
time. And you have to kind of split the difference between like, no, you're not allowed to do that, and fuck, it's really annoying saying no constantly. So all right, have a little nibble, and then you go, ow, that fucking hurt. And I move my hand away, and he just goes for the crotch. And
Yeah.
sure enough, there was morning wood there. And yes, absolutely, positively, puppy nibble on the head of my penis today.
That sounds terrifying.
I live to tell the tale.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see, if you're going to do that, what's the big deal about putting a stick in your ass with a glove on the end of it? That's way more dangerous. Let a puppy bite my penis? It's scary.
It's
Yeah.
kind of amazing how they instinctively know how hard
Yeah.
they can go.
Yeah.
But yeah,
They
of
make
course
mistakes.
they do. They do. And of course the thought before he did it, I was thinking, don't let him near this thing, because what if this is one of those mistakes? And now all of a sudden, how many times have we read news stories here of somebody, the priest in fucking Ireland who fell down while he was hanging drapes and a potato went up his ass? Yeah, sure it did. If I had come to this room of all places and been like, yes, my dog bit my cock, but I swear to God, it's not what you guys think it is.
We here at the Jason Ellis Show are happy to tell you about BuckMason. I know when I'm here, hanging with the fellas, I tend to dress a little bummy. I always got my death metal shirts on and stuff, but if I'm going out with the family, nice dinner with the girlfriend, I cleaned it up a little bit, and I fully admit I've gone back to the BuckMason well many times. I've put in so many orders. Their stuff is, it's very easy. For somebody like me who gets confused, I don't know what matches with what. Very simple site. Lots of cool stuff.
It's
Looks
terrific
good on you.
to learn that you dress up for everyone in your life except for us and the listeners.
Yeah. He's just like an asshole for the show. BuckMason for the people you care about.
Got it.
Yeah.
Once you try BuckMason, like Kevin, they'll become your go-tos. Head over to buckmason.com/Ellis and get a free t-shirt with your first order. Boom. That's buckmason.com/Ellis to get your free t-shirt with your first order. buckmason.com/Ellis. Hey man, I mean people and stuff. I am a guy that does a lot of sports. I'm always looking for that extra edge of can I move a little better? Can I not be as sore the next day? And all things, if you do them all, they all count. And Feels CBD, I mean, I don't use every single thing they've given me, but I use the drops, and you do the whole thing of drops under the tongue, and I do get if you want to get a better night's sleep and you want to wake up less sore and ready to go, I recommend this product.
If you become a Feels member, you will get 50% off your first order. What is CBD? It's not so much about what you feel, it's about what you don't feel. You're not going to get high. You're just not going to feel stress, anxiety, pain, sleeplessness. If you need to know more, if you're still unclear about this whole CBD thing, you can talk to the Feels CBD hotline. Real human support waiting to help you out.
Humans.
Start feeling better with Feels. Become a member today by going to feels.com/Ellis, and you'll get 50% off your first order with free shipping. That's FEALS.com/Ellis to become a member and get 50% automatically taken off your first order with free shipping.
Thanks, Feels.
Feels.com/Ellis.
Thanks, Feels. Dude, my friend that has the glory hole thing told me the craziest story ever. the other day about a guy that gets fisted a lot that came over.
Oh boy.
And yeah, should I say it?
Yes, it's so good.
Okay, so he has a bunch of toys, and some of the toys are those babies that we've talked about.
The rubber babies.
A rubber baby, yeah. And the guy wants the baby in there, and I guess he's putting all these toys in there and all this stuff. It's all going great, same as usual. And then he put the baby in, started putting the baby in, and it went and sucked it in.
Oh, it's like when you're hitting the last hit of a roach, and sometimes just
He said it snapped out of his hand and disappeared, and he couldn't get it out.
no.
And then
Gotta wait 9 months.
the guy got all scared, and they tried to like use warm towels and get him to relax. At one point, I think he drove him to his house to get a Xanax to relax him to get it out. That didn't work. And then it was like, okay, we've got to go to the ER. And the guy's freaking out, and my friend's like, "You'll be okay, like you're not gonna die. Like we just got to get this out." Hospitals deal with this stuff all the time. I don't know about all the time, but I guess they have. It turns out they can't get it out, and they have to give him a C-section.
Nah.
This is not a guy told me. This is firsthand, sorry. And it was up here though, instead of down there, where they cut him here, and he has a scar where they got it out, sewed him up. Said he'd be sore for a couple of weeks and then he's good to go.
Did they say please don't shove babies up your ass?
I don't know about that. I didn't ask that question. Sorry. My jaw was on the ground the whole time.
I just don't understand, like, how far up can things go?
Oh, pretty far
Yeah.
from what I've heard. Because I
Yeah.
heard Howard one time sent somebody to like a fisting convention.
He told me about this too. The same.
Yeah.
He said there's fisting parties where it's like 50 people at a time getting fisted.
They
Mhm.
said people go up to their shoulder.
Yeah.
An entire arm up a butt.
So I guess that's where it went. Crazy.
Did they do like an ultrasound
I think so.
first to figure out where it was, and
Yeah.
then they had to pinpoint it?
I really hope the doctor had a sense of humor too. And they're like, it's a boy.
Oh my
Just keep
God.
fucking with him every
Yeah.
every step of the way.
Yeah. Apparently he wasn't happy.
The doctor?
No, the guy with the baby in his butt.
Did,
Oh, I believe it.
did it look like this?
I didn't see it. I didn't ask to see one. I just, yeah, that's probably what it looked like.
Man,
Yeah. Crazy world, huh?
really is.
What a tough visit to the hospital that is.
Yeah, and woof, what tough news. You have to get a C-section,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. It's escalated.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, oh man,
Oh,
there's so many
yeah.
things flying through my mind.
Remember
right now,
how
like-
people kept telling me that I should reach out to Andy Cohen about being on
RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I texted him and he went, That's it.
Well, you tried.
Yep. There you go. So don't ask me anymore, everybody. I tried.
And, shout out to him for replying.
Yep. Yeah, at least he replied.
I'll take it. Like asking for stuff, not hearing back, that's the worst. That always sucks.
Yeah.
Like I remember one time I went out with this girl that I met on Tinder, and she was cute, and I showed up, and it was one of those rare occasions where she was even cuter in person, and I was like, oh my God, this is nuts. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm going on with this date, and I'll put my best foot forward, but I know for sure I'm dead in the water here. And towards the end of the day, I felt like I might have a shot. I was making her laugh. We were goofing off. The conversation flowed the whole time. And then I texted her the next day and I was like, I really had fun last night. I'd love to take you out again sometime if you're down. She was like, honestly, I don't really find you all that attractive. You're really nice and I'd be down to be friends with you, but I couldn't date you, seriously. And I was like, you know what? I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
That you shot me straight for once. Like, I feel like for once in my dating life, somebody shot me fucking straight. And I was like, shout out to you. I'll take it.
Yeah, I think that's right. I would prefer that
Yeah.
to being ghosted.
Yeah, I'd rather be ghosted.
Hey, I own a mirror.
I
know
remember
where
one
stand.
time I used to get my hair cut at this like really trendy hipster place in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and every girl that worked there was like cool and hot and tattooed, and like the hottest one. Sometime my girl wasn't there, and so this girl cut my hair, and she was so wildly out of my league. She probably had just like dated fucking members of the Strokes and shit, and she was like couldn't have hit on me harder, was laughing at all of my jokes, and it just kept going. And so I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. This is a once in a lifetime chance. I'm like, would you want to go out? And she's like, yeah, I really would. And I'm like, oh, can I have your phone number? And she's like, yeah, absolutely. And I just like, I don't understand how it happened. So I waited a couple days, and then I called her and I was like, hey, I'm that guy. Remember that thing? So, well, just let me know when you want to come. She didn't call back.
Yeah.
And I waited like 3 days more. And I was like, I know this is pathetic, but I have to. This is the hottest girl who's ever given me her phone number.
Yeah.
And I called again, and I think I even waited like a week, and I was like, I just have to go down in flames. And I said like, hey, I know you're ghosting me, but we really did have fun talking. I just throw it out there if you want to just hang out. This is the last time you hear from me, but I really would love to go out. And a girl in my life, I said, I don't understand why did you do that? You didn't need to do that. And the way that this girl who I was friends with explained it to me is somebody just fucked her over. Some guy just dumped her or shined her or whatever. And she just felt like she needed to, like 5 minutes before you got there. And she just felt like she needed someone to remind her that she's attractive. And then she forgot about you the second that you walked out the door. And that's the only reasonable explanation. I said, yeah, maybe that's the truth. That at least makes sense. And I honestly would have preferred a phone call, because that week was the longest week of my life. If she'd just been like, I don't know what I was thinking. You and me could never go out.
Man.
You know that. You know that. Look, you're a nice guy.
Fuck that.
There's nice girls like me who are much less attractive than me that'll go out with you someday. Because, yeah, the waiting is the hardest part.
Yeah. I got thick skin. I can take it. Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Tell me I look like a wet rat. Cool.
She didn't say that.
I'll be over here.
Wet
I'll
rat.
be over here crouching in my bathtub, farting when I shower.
Like, all right, well, yeah, now that we're friends, here's one of my Aqua Farts.
Sorry to jump back to the stunt, but somebody just reached out to me, Blakey, the guy that races car. He was my mechanic when I first started racing, and then he was also the guy that built that ramp incorrectly, so I couldn't do the stunt.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Blakey.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's heat wave sunglasses. He's like a big part of that thing. But he asked this morning if he could be on the show, and I was like, I'm not sure what we would talk about, but if we could meet him out there and we could do this stunt, that would work.
Yeah.
I don't know about him driving though. After that, maybe he could just still organize the cars and the thing to do it. Just an idea.
Sure.
Then it could actually happen in a big way, because he has multiple cars and connections with even more cars. So we could probably end up lining up a decent video, a decent car.
Is there a funnier angle than a drifting car high-fiving people's asses?
Maybe not.
What about one hits the high five out of the ass and then he swerves back the other way and just hits me?
That's something.
Right?
Yeah.
I could take a shoulder block from a car, go skidding across the dirt.
I don't know. A row of asses getting like high five, high five, high five, high five in rapid succession, played back in slow mo, I think is better than you getting hit by a car.
How many? Oh, thanks. How many? How many asses? Because it can't be too straight. The car curves.
Yeah, right.
But you could do it like Travis Pastrana, like hit one, then hit another one. You know what I mean? So people are scattered in the spot for him to hit it.
You can't do 3 in a row in a curve.
You could do 3, yeah.
Could you do 5?
Yeah, but the 5th guy's like,
Living on the edge.
he is.
Maybe he gets a longer stick.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I like-
don't
I
think
Or a
we
bigger
have-
hand.
I like symmetry of my hand asses.
We don't have 5 guys.
True.
Like three's a lot.
Yeah.
What if you take the stick in the ass out of the whole scenario and just make the car have a rubber hand coming off of it that's slapping everyone's bare asses?
Then it could go up on YouTube, I just realized.
You could have thongs on, cover the holes.
Just a good spanking.
Thong spanks. Is that worth doing?
Or if you want to go even sillier and less sexy, it's a bunch of people on their knees getting slapped across the face.
That's fucking dangerous.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But I mean, it's just the other end. Your ass is still that close to the car.
It's also
rather get
potential decapitations.
Yeah, I'd
Mm.
rather get hit in the ass with a car than in the face.
But
Well,
think
you're
about
the
how many-
expert, so
I have been hit by cars
I
before.
know.
It in the face. It's like metal to the face. It's
Yeah.
not good. Or plastic, whatever. It's not good.
Yeah. Not many people can say they've been punched in the face by a car, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shane Carwin punched me
Not
in the
many-
face pretty close.
not many living people. No.
Yeah. Then there's that. Yeah. Maybe go back to the butt.
Okay.
Do you guys see the two erect dolphins playing with an anaconda?
Do they fuck it or are they just playing? And why are they erect? They're fucking it.
It seemed to,
Is-
by implication, be giving some sort of sexual pleasure. So, these are river dolphins in Bolivia, caught on a photograph swimming side by side with a 14-foot anaconda in their mouths.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're like holding it together as they swim. And somehow, some way, I guess they end up flipping over. And you can see that they both have erect dolphin penises.
They're gangbanging him?
They're not actually fucking it.
Yeah.
It just seems like it makes them hard to have it in their mouth. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's like the power, the dominance. There's a lot I don't understand. Because also one of there's two photos. And the one they have it in their mouths, and the other ones I'm led to believe this is them flipped over. One has a big, long pink dolphin dick, and one has a much smaller black dolphin dick.
Weird.
Okay. So this is two male. These are pink dolphins, right? You've heard of pink dolphins?
Mhm.
These are the Bolivian river pink dolphins.
Freshwater dolphins.
Yes, that's right.
Crazy.
And that is a proper anaconda, 14 feet long. They're swimming along.
He's got the head.
They've at this point, they have almost certainly drowned it. Anacondas can live in water, but only for brief periods of time.
Ah.
And they've taken him into the deep water.
Okay.
This is the championship rounds.
Right.
And then the next photo is this.
Boing.
Yeah.
Is it wrapped around?
You can still see anaconda on one of the dicks.
They're Britney Spears fans.
Oh, so I think they like it when it chokes his dick. I think they're like, oh, cool snakes. They if you put your dick in there, it'll wrap around it.
Dolphins
think?
are kind of fucked up. Then maybe they get turned on by murder.
They fuck other dolphins in the blowhole.
Yeah.
Not all of them. I'm not saying
Yeah.
everyone's bad, but some of them are.
There's some bad hombres
Yeah.
in the dolphin community for sure.
And that means they talk to each other about it, huh? They're like, let's go rape this. Look at that. I
Yeah.
got an anaconda.
Might be like a bachelor party.
Yeah. Good for them, maybe? I don't know. I feel sorry for the anaconda. It's a tough way to go. But then again, anacondas eat people.
That's right.
This is the way of the world.
Researchers think that the dolphins were engaging in play and weren't trying to eat the anaconda,
Right.
but the indication they were sexually aroused suggests a new frontier in frolicking.
Hell yeah.
What an interesting news story.
Snake fuckers.
A new frontier in dolphin boners.
Man, they're very powerful. Do you think two guys could have sex with an anaconda?
No, not even close.
Right?
Not Magnus Magnuson and the Mountain from Game of Thrones.
It'd be cool to watch, though.
I might be a pass on that one.
It'd be kind of cool to watch those guys try to achieve anything sexually,
Good point.
to be honest.
That's all. I think that's what it boils down to. Just want to see how they do it.
And in a somewhat related story, remember the guy who had a penis grafted to his arm? Maybe you don't.
Yes.
It was 6 years ago that Malcolm McDonald's original penis fell off and he threw it in the trash
Oh,
after it became infected due to sepsis caused by an attempt to burst a blister.
What?
He had a blister on his dick.
why did he? Sounds like a disrespectful guy to the.
He was without a home at the time.
Oh, yeah. Homeless guy got a new penis.
Yeah, what a world we live in, huh?
How much money he didn't pay for it, right?
I think this is that communist social medicine we keep on hearing horrible things about.
Oh, he's in another country.
Yeah, he's in England.
Ah.
Yes.
So they just paid for his penis to be put on.
He is now the subject of a documentary entitled The Man with a Penis on His Arm.
But it's on his dick now, right?
Yes.
And it's stayed?
They built him a new penis out of skin grafts.
Can't be a good dick.
He requested that the new one be 6 inches long, 2 inches longer than his original one.
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
Why not?
Cell phone.
Why not? If you're going to get a new dick, why not ask for it to be bigger?
Right, exactly.
I mean, if they can make it bigger, get it.
The operation to reattach was not completed for several years,
Oh,
in large part because of the pandemic. They were only doing essential medical procedures in hospitals. And after all this time, they took the fake dick off of his arm and put it where penises are supposed to be, and he can now
In his
pee
butt.
and have sex and everything.
who's fucking him? Did he become unhomeless? He looks like he's got
a shirt now.
So now he got a job and a dick.
Yeah, and you see in that photo, it's still
Oh, it hangs off his arm.
it's still blurry. Yeah,
Man, so he's inappropriate all the time.
he said it's dead weight. This is him speaking on the documentary before the transplant had been performed. I fucking slapped myself in the eye with it, he said.
Uh-huh. He sucked it for sure, right?
When you cuddle your
Yeah.
nan at Christmas, you hit her in the eye, he said.
Okay.
He explained that if he tried to use the back burners on his stove while the front ones were on, his penis could easily get burned.
Man, that's
Wow.
a new struggle.
Yeah, it's a life full of minefields.
On the plus side, a keen darts player, Malcolm, demonstrated for cameramen how he could use the penis to hold his darts while playing, sandwiching them between the organ and the arm.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This guy's gross.
Yeah. No one's fucking this guy.
Let's never forget this is a guy who lost his original penis because he burst a blister on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You really let it go.
So I'm guessing he couldn't get arm boners.
Yeah, does it get hard? I
No,
guess-
all he ever talks about is the last 6 years of his life with a penis swinging on it.
But now that he has it attached to his groin, sounds like it works because you said he could have sex.
And pee. That's right.
So he does get hard. So I don't think it got hard on his arm though, right?
I do not think so.
I don't get why he didn't
It's
wear
amazing.
long sleeves or some sort of spandex
He's
armband.
got a long sleeve on. He just
He
rolled
rolled
it
it
up
up.
to show you the dick.
Yeah, but he's talking about when he went to hug his grandma, he'd poke her in the eye.
Yeah, it seems weird.
I feel
He's
like
not
there's-
hot either.
There's steps you could have taken to make sure you don't poke your grandma in the eye with your arm penis.
Yeah.
He
Good
said-
on you though, England giving people free dicks and
That's exactly what he said. The ordeal made him proud to be British.
yeah. It's amazing.
Yep. Finally, 6 years with a cock on me arm, he says. Something to tell the grandchildren, isn't it?
Oh,
Nope.
good
Shouldn't
luck.
tell them that.
No, don't ever tell
Who's-
them that.
who's not
Don't
ma-
have grandchildren.
He's not making children. Who's boning that?
I am really curious to see it unblurred though.
Yeah.
Like how passable of a penis is it? Or is it just like a fucking pink slug?
I'd rather watch those two weightlifter guys fuck than watch this guy fuck. That dick doesn't. I don't like it. I don't like his face.
He looks pissed.
He seems like a mean guy.
Yeah, he's like he's gonna threaten me with that weird penis.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. I'm happy that he got it and that England can do that, but
Yeah.
I don't want to hang out with that guy.
It's like him, John Wayne, Bob, but it seems like they always save all the wrong dicks.
Yeah. 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 Good point.
Also, is the forearm the only place they can grow it?
Yeah, this
Maybe
seems
the
like,
leg.
this seems like a job for the Tum Tum.
Yeah. Or like your chest, maybe some titty meat
Near the hand is definitely weird for sure.
on
But
your
I guess-
back. That way it's not like in the way.
But it must be the skin similar to the groin or something. Softer on the inside of
Yeah.
your forearm.
Yeah, I don't know. Tummy flesh is pretty darn soft.
You don't grow hair on your forearm. in the
That's
inner
Some people
part.
do. What are you
true.
talking about?
Most people. This guy looks fairly hairless.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Good
you grew it on your leg, you'd have a hairy dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of dicks, someone shot a water tower in Johnny Cash's hometown,
Yeah.
right in the dick, and now water is flowing incessantly out of the silhouette crotch of the man in black's water tower.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That was a good shot, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, they've lost 30,000 gallons that way.
Aw.
Whoa.
Nobody can just plug that?
They haven't done it yet.
Yeah, flex seal it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hydroxy
Yeah.
seal. Get that shit.
Yeah, where's that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy should fucking helicopter in
Right?
and do that.
Slap it on there and walk off.
We've all seen the boat. We're bored. What else do you have?
Yeah. Yeah. Fix his dick. Good for them.
A self-proclaimed holy man in Thailand
Yeah.
was arrested.
Yeah.
75-year-old Thawi Nunra, who led a group. He said he was the father of all religions, yada, 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 cult stuff. Remarkable about this group is the fact that his members drank his urine and consumed his excrement.
You mean poopy?
I mean, poopy.
Why? Why?
And his phlegm as a cure for illnesses.
Oh.
He flamed in people?
Yeah. I think they greedily devoured his feces.
Oh. Are they all dead?
I don't know what was, some of them are. Yeah, some of them are.
From eating the poopy?
I don't know if they've been able to perform autopsies yet. He may have also been a vengeful god. He was making people eat his shit after all.
Did he die?
Huh.
No, he was arrested, and they found around 11 corpses believed to be his followers around his general area. It's not clear to me how many living followers he had.
Did they bury the dead people, or are they just lying there with the rest of the people?
I think some had been placed in coffins. Yeah, and it's not just a rumor. It's not just hearsay. Some of the followers continued consuming feces and urine from this guy as he was being arrested.
What?
Yeah, they did it in front of the police.
Ate the poopy?
Yeah.
Because it was like the last bit of energy they were going to get.
Right.
And they were like, he's gone, but his poopy remains.
Oh, need more god poop.
And now what are they going to do? Like, who's going to run the show now that Poopy God's gone? Next in line?
Yeah, I mean, any aspiring cult leaders might want to just swoop in
Jump
here and
in,
see if
yeah.
they can get that job. It doesn't
Those guys
seem
are
like
ready to go.
super discriminating bunch.
Yeah. Or it's like, I don't know, guys. What do we try now? I don't know, Judaism?
They said there was no odor. The group claimed there was no odor from the human waste to them. And they said
because they smelled like shit.
only people with tainted minds would sense a bad smell from this God of all gods is holy
Give me a
healing
break.
feces.
Are they all really old people or young people?
I don't know. There's the only photo. There isn't even a photo of the guy being arrested. There's just a photo of the police moving in. The guy, as I say, was 75.
Oh, eating 75-year-old turds.
Might be easier.
Do you think he like prepared them in any way, or is it straight from the tap?
Fricassee a la turd?
Yeah, butterfly doo-doo.
Like you put it in a sandwich, like peanut butter, maybe?
Yeah, fry it up with some
Just
garlic butter.
Sounds like they're pretty desperate. They just wanted the turd straight from the anus.
Yeah,
Ugh.
they were living out in the jungle of Thailand.
How much can you eat of shit when it's one guy's shit and all those people?
Right. There's a lot of pressure on this guy to produce.
I also love that they're like, no, you don't get it. As long as you're not some sort of idiot, the poop tastes good.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to see them, like that guy on the Discovery Channel or whatever, that bald guy who just goes around eating horrible things. And he'll just be eating a pig dick, and his face is like, oh, it's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, your face is really conveying
He's
that.
eating shit for sure, right? Like animal poopy, not a human for the show.
As a gambling man, I would probably say yes.
Right?
He probably
'Cause he
has
eats.
consumed some sort of poop.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, it's a delicacy here.
Yeah.
We eat these turds.
Yep. I see him eating poo for sure. He looks like a poo eating guy. He does. He looks like a guy that could eat turds.
Yeah.
If he told me, yeah, man, like I met him in a bar and he's like, yeah, my favorite thing is to eat turds. I'd be like, yeah, I see that. What? I don't even, out of anybody's head on the globe that looks like they would enjoy a human turd, he's the guy. right? Like, who looks more like they like turds? Andy Dick looks like he would enjoy a turd.
Mhm.
Andy Dick has probably enjoyed a turd at some point or another.
Didn't he get arrested again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's back in trouble.
Good for him. Somebody sent me a photo of him. He's got a lizard and he was blowing weed smoke into the lizard's face
Yeah.
after he got out of jail.
Andy Dick was arrested for felony sexual battery.
Oh,
An
Whoa.
adult male accused
oh,
Andy of sexually assaulting him at a campground in Orange County.
dude.
The accuser was taken to the hospital for an assault exam. Andy's arrest was, I didn't know this, was live streamed on YouTube by Captain Contents RV.
Is that Andy's friend?
Wouldn't shock me.
Right? They probably do a show together.
Right. He's probably down with Captain Content, and Captain Content, not one to pass up on an opportunity for content.
Captain Content loves content and playing bongos with 75 hippies.
News of the arrest was first reported by TMZ, who says that Andy had been living in an RV at the campground. Not the first time he's been accused of sexual misconduct. He was arrested for allegedly groping a bouncer and a patron at a bar in West Virginia. In my experience, he has allegedly been accused of groping people in many of the bars he's been to in his lifetime.
It's
Even
because that's what he does.
I don't know if that I can't say if that's true or false. I can't even say if I've been in the room when he's allegedly been accused of groping people's penises.
Oh, I know where you're going. Yeah, fair enough.
Right.
Does he go to jail or how does this work for him?
Well, didn't you say he's already out?
Yeah, but does that mean
He was arrested. I mean, it's a felony that he's charged with.
so that means he will do time?
Well, he will. He has been arrested for it. They're doing the assault exam. I assume after the results of that are in, they will decide if they're going to move forward with a case against him. He is another one of these people that you just. How can you stay on this trajectory without either getting a little bit better or completely falling off the face of the earth?
Yeah.
He's
At
still
this
only
point-
56.
At this point, it's pretty amazing that he's alive.
Amazing.
To know that he's just still partying.
And going to West Virginia to just forcibly fondle dicks.
Yeah,
is-
why does he
Wait, did I
go?
say West Virginia? Orange County, California.
I thought
No,
you said
you
there was
said
like
that
another
Yeah.
time where he was in.
He was. Oh, that was in 2010.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, does he do comedy shows? Like, is he working?
I haven't seen him on any bills.
Right? Like, would you fly him to your place? I mean, he's very talented, but man, what a
No,
you like fly him. You're like, why would you fly him? He's gonna
Yeah.
destroy whatever he gets a hold of.
Yeah, and some guy whipped his ass in New Orleans for grabbing his dick too, I think. I feel like we watched that video on the show a while back.
Yeah. I mean, when he gets drunk, he's out of control. And it sounds like he does it every day.
It's crazy because I feel like he still looks like Andy Dick.
Yeah. Yeah, he hasn't. Yeah, he's a bit of a Lemmy. He's just going to keep going.
Yeah, I'm looking at a mugshot, and yeah, I mean, they arrested him at 9:00 in the morning. He probably hadn't just gotten up early to get an early start on groping.
Nope.
All things considered, yeah, he's gone gray, but he's fucking 56 and put some miles on that bitch.
See, Cain Velasquez got denied bail again.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
See. From what I hear, it's the guy that is the rapist is scared for his life and that he's doesn't want Cain out.
Mm.
I don't know how that works. Maybe I'm getting it wrong, but it does seem crazy that you're not gonna like. What are you gonna do? Is that forever? Are you gonna just put him in forever? It's weird.
Well, they are going to try the guy who was accused of the abuse of the young person, right?
Okay.
So I would assume that that's the Cain has. I'm not defending it. I'm just saying if you want to understand the rationale, you don't want people who are going to take the law into their own hands.
Yep.
Cain has already demonstrated a
Yep.
pretty high likelihood he'll take the law into his own hands. So I think the idea would be the guy who's accused of the sex crimes against a minor needs to be tried and put away.
And then they let him out.
I would
Oh.
assume so. But isn't that guy out on bail?
Mm-hmm.
That's the strangest part to me.
Agreed. Seems wrong, but then again, A lot of stuff seems wrong these days when it comes to that.
Yeah,
I hope he gets out.
bail's just a really weird concept in general. Because who doesn't value their freedom above any sum of money? You know,
Yeah.
if I committed a murder and you told me that I could, sit at home until trial on $1 million bail, I don't have $1 million. But if there's any way possible for me to come up with that, I'm going to come up with that, and then I'm going to try to flee the country.
That's what the plan is, right? That's why they're not going to let him out, because they think if he gets out, he's going to leave and not do the time.
Well, are you talking about Cain or the other guy? Because the other guy did post bail.
Yeah.
I don't understand why anybody gets to post bail, really.
Yeah, and it sounds like this guy doesn't have a lot of money, so they didn't give him that much of a bond.
Right. Because I think they do set it, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but it always seems like they set it more based on what the person is capable of paying than just some across the board.
So they gave him a
number.
capable fee to pay.
Right.
Fucking.
Well, I guess, it's innocent until proven guilty would be why the bail would exist. But I agree, it's a little strange, especially if you've been accused of assaulting a minor. Like, just stay in your house.
And this is not your first accusation.
Mm-hmm.
You're a convicted guy for this stuff. I believe this is not his first accusation. And then to be accused a second time and to be like, hey, here's your bail. It seems, you're like, you don't want to let Cain out because you think he might kill that guy.
Right.
Well, won't that guy potentially molest more kids?
Even if he won't, yes, absolutely. And even if he won't, why should he get to sit home? Like, it seems like first the police have to look into it and go, because I could say anything. I could say, Kevin just murdered 10 people across the street. First, the police look into it and they say, yeah, he might have a point. Okay, cool. Now Kevin gets arrested and he gets charged with the crime. And then they look at it and they go, are we going to really take this to court? Yeah, if you think you have enough to at least take it to court, Kevin sits in jail until his court date comes. And then they finally decide if he's guilty or not guilty. I don't see where the ability to I've never understood this, why the ability to come up with bail should apply to anyone. If you're going to take it to trial, then you think there's a realistic chance the person did it, then the person needs to sit in jail until they go to trial.
Do you think they invented it for rich people to flee the country?
Well, I think they invented it for rich people because poor people don't get out on bail.
Yeah. Yeah. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, I hope he gets out.
Yeah.
I don't know everything.
Right.
But if it's true, I hope he gets out. Because as a dad,
yeah,
I don't know. I can't say what I would do.
I'm reasonably confident.
Thinking about it, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm reasonably confident that ultimately justice will be served. Now, if you want to say that Cain having been in a cell at all during this means it's already too late for that, I wouldn't disagree with you. But like, it does seem to me like Cain wasn't imagining things.
Yeah.
That there may be some fire to the smoke.
Yep.
And it does seem like it's not going to be impossible for people to build a case that will prove that. And in that case, I do believe the guy will be convicted.
Yep.
And once that guy is convicted, I do believe Cain will be set free.
Hope so.
I would be very surprised. Nothing that's happened to this point is maybe you disagree with the process, but is like shocking to me based on what I thought I knew about the criminal justice system.
Yep.
I would be shocked if any of the things that I just said does not ultimately happen.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm naive.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. More than likely it's going to work out.
I think so.
But
I think so.
Fucking, if he just stays in forever and that guy goes free. Oof.
Yeah, that's nuts. And don't convict a guy for like 24 months or something.
Right. Don't give him a slap on the wrist for it.
Right.
If he is convicted, put him away.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. If he's not rich, then he doesn't have a lawyer that can scam him out of it. So hopefully he does pay the price. But I don't know. He's already out. What the fuck? We have to go. That's what happens when we do the show for this long. We have to go. Make sure you check out the Patreon shows. There's 2 live ones this week. Patreon.com/Ellis, mate. Tons of content. Always working, always hustling. Hawk versus Wolf. Fucking these guys have their own shit as well. Follow all them on all their shit if you don't. And check out all their stuff. They got a lot of great stuff as well. We're constantly bringing out new shit, new material all the time. So please check us out. Thanks for supporting us. Have a great day. Don't die.
If you want more Jason Ellis show, sign up for their Patreon at patreon.com/EllisMate for a 2-hour show every Tuesday and Wednesday. To watch full episodes of the Jason Ellis show, subscribe to us on YouTube at youtube.com/The Jason Ellis Show. And don't forget to follow the crew on Instagram at Wolfmate, at Tullywood, at Kevin Kraft, at Underwearwolf, and at The Jason Ellis